Nobusangafu bwange omularo muherwa weingangara Western Nyota TV ichuri ya ebise bya rero neinyanga oluwe 10 omosi ko budaru 2023 ndino busangafu bungi obarere sipindi syo buruki asi weingangara Western Nyota TV nukuringala karamaho akabanikachirira mungira yakakama gazeti omularo muherwa ndikarimbirula kwanza ama nulu chakiro lwao olukulola ingangara ya Western Nyota TV buri churi ochaka Jumatatu mpaka lukuranu ochaka saa 1 mpaka saa 2 chechuri kurere sipindi vesio burukini kuringala makwakaria kaka magazeti kumaka kama gazeti kuringala mwene sina siendelea nationally kuringala mwene sina sichirira mchi county chefwe ala lande byalo bikabohane ni kumarisia ngubora kuri nemirimo kisina kibani kiruo kuri gazeti area rero ama nijitenda sina echonyala walo ndokera mungira iria ibani chiririre ambi husipindi kumera nesie Priska Chuki anyalawanda yori na piusi tangausi sabiro kuringala gazeti ya rero kuja kuringala Daily Nation analande The Standard no kuringala magazeti karero kwenye kuringala for national sina siendelea ambi mloro muherwa kuchake alala mwako kene kano auka oluarero oluwe 10 mosiko hudaru 2023 kuchakani the Daily Nation ne omurwe ama mlusungu wari headline ya rero wabore wari campaign of defiance yani siasa siria sio buyingani siasa sio buyingani nisawanu waborere kumuro kwa rero okwa Daily Nation ribola riri hakusura mulusungu vari on the 5th anniversary of his truce with former President Uhuru Kenyatta, Azimio leader Raila Odinga yesterday upped the pressure on President William Ruto, announcing the start of nationwide mass action and launching a political green revolution against the president. Eklolo Azimio leader Omwami Raila Odinga ya chakisie ama ya beresani vari launching no kuchakia sindu ya chakisie maandamano akanabao husialo siyose ya Kenya kulondokana niye ngula ya bana borako oluwe kulolo nako na ikaberesi uwe obuhombo bwarero kuru gazeti area the Daily Nation hakuchirire page 2 lo bola bari page 2 bola bari when Google cited for violating user privacy in class action lawsuit. The internet search company is also being accused of breaching Kenya's data protection laws. I company hongi manihane kama Google wabolabari iri ohuchia mu wabolabari mahuakaria akamukari okulonokane mahuakendele wabolabari katakario i company ene ya Google mboe bari obolanga bari i company ino ichire kinyume nende amalako kabani karuo okulondokana nende amahuwa ama onyololanga mulusungu bari data nuwenyo kamanya mubuchirifa kukaringana kubole muri kusina ni babola bari Google iri okuingira mu privacy babola bari an governmental organization has sued tech giant Google over alleged privacy violation by illegally tracking Android users and collecting personal information. The internet search company is also being accused of breaching Kenya's data protection laws by illegally invading the privacy of users and collecting their biometric information. Vari company ya Google ilo, internet company, vari kubolanga vari ingirire sana obula mbomukari obuwa bandu ukula mahuwa karia akaringana no mundu mboe company yani ni boloyosi endeselo sa Kenya bari ichirire kinyume nende malako kabani karuo okulondokana nende okukaira bandu ndikuingirirwa nende mahuwa kene aka data protection nuwenyo kasoma mungere bali chiririre karingale page 2 of the Daily Nation area rero urundo mulero muherwa ambi churi ya rero kuringala mahuwa aka kama gazeti nesina sawanisi chirira nikuchake the Daily Nation nukucha page 3 na malamarasi page 3 wala tributes for first elected female MP Babolabari, the first woman MP in Kenya, Grace Onyango, during Madaraka Day celebrations at Jomo Kenyatta Sports Ground in Kisumu in 2015. How ringale very biliye babolabari. For the family of fallen icon Mama Grace Onyango, her demise leaves a hole in their hearts and shoes too big to fill. Unonwari Mama Grace ni wari MP wa kwanza musialo MP wa kwanza wese hai musialo siya Kenya ne kulao mbara bandu babereni baringala ni babechani ya Kongole kulohubera huchaka huwaye kuwa mwaswamberi ohuba first elected female MP mbara akona mapa kujala waringala mu page 3 ya Daily Nation area rero nwenyo kama nyamungere wani chiririre nukuendelea page 4 awolabari page 4 Daily Nation ibolai Raila mass action call set stage for face off with Ruto. His announcement came hours after lapse of 14 days ultimatum to Ruto administration. Babulabari opposition leader Raila Odinga yesterday declared countrywide mass protest to force President William Ruto and his administration to address the electoral reforms and abandon the dictatorial tactics. Aikulao Azimio, omwemeresi wa Azimio, omwami Raila Odinga, worari neinyanga haroyo chakia officially amahwaka mass action. Ne awolari mahwaka mass kanoka awolari haroni mass action. Kulokuru ndo halambwe very sanye oguru kiburuo uno chinyanga 14 kwambide kufungula chisava lakini huluwe kulolo yaberembwe chinyanga 14 chabere chimaro kubwa harona awolari wanachaka mass action usialo bulamba sialo bulamba ya Kenya ekulao ni abere na chakia amako kena kuka mass action nenyo kama kuchirifu ringala page 4 ya Daily Nation area rero nukuchirira kumakwa akaka magazeti page 5 bolai ministers to appear before the house after change of rules. Babulabari ministers wanachia imberi yesi halo baada ya kalohania ohwa malako. Babulabari cabinet secretaries will now appear before the plenary of the National Assembly every Wednesday afternoon and answer urgent questions from Kenyans within 48 hours. Vari cabinet secretaries mboe harano baada ya kalokania malako wanachichanga imberi ya National Assembly burimilimo kidaru saa 8 ama birimo kidaru whatever afternoon musidere burimo kidaru musidere ohujiba maswali ohurula huvamenyi wa Kenya humasa makumikane nende munani ndasoma handi bari cabinet secretaries will now appear before the plenary of the National Assembly every Wednesday afternoon and answer urgent questions from Kenyans within 48 hours. Akona malako kaisi baba ya mbwe harano cabinet secretaries barachichanga imberi ya National Assembly vurimilimo kidaru ohujiba maswali ohurula kubamenyi aba Kenya humasa makumi kane nende munani mwenyo kamanya mbuchirifu karingale mu page 5 ya Daily Nation area rero kusiri page 5 bari Nation Media Group to introduce career guidance content in Nation bari Nation Media Group wanachakia ama career guidance musialo siya Kenya ama mu Nation ngore wekale gazeti akusome babalabari. The Nation Media Group will introduce a new segment in one of its publications to help learners to make good career choices. Baraka ndo wanachakia mundala ho magazeti kabainianga obuhonyera abasomi ohumeda obucha mungira ile kwani mwako kama somo buriano unakumanyisa kwa karerwa uche page 6 bona ile bari machogu grilled over illegal city schools. Machogu ekulolo yabe okujiba maswali okulolukana nende ebikulu bibani bisimbuka mu town ako kandi kirwe mu page 6 ya Daily Nation. Vari senators have expressed concern over a rising number of private schools in Nairobi that are suspected to be sanitizing illegal immigrants, posing a security risk to the country. kulolo machogu ya bena jiba maswali kulokana nende okuingia kwebikuli ebya kibinafsi mu city ya Nairobi bali bolanga bali bikuli bene bino birukurera mu illegal migrants bali birera insecurity ama kukosa usalama musendo sefesa Kenya nwenyo kamanya mungre chiririre kalingale mu page 6 of the Daily Nation area rero nama kwa malaika chirira yakambole mu page 7 ninoni SMEs conference bornande inganga urimundo kula biashara ilwe conference hii ya 4th edition Expo 2023 inabao barota katari 17 15 mpaka 17 inaba KICC aya baranoro ndeliye nyakalinga ali mu kuchirifu kuendelea ni Daily Nation ya leo nkucha page haruri page 8 golai only dust memories linger in Tuskys last outlet as retailer limps to its dead bed. Bari harano company ya Tuskys mbara ya madakugwa kabisa bari no chia no dufusa kulo kutana nalo mwenyo manyamangi akulo lokana di company yene yema sibani siendela kusina bandikire okaringale mu page 8 ya Daily Nation ya leo kuendelea bari Itumbi train site on Matiang'i in bid to revive Ruaraka case. However, digital communication strategist Dennis Itumbi has revived his bid for prosecution of former Interior Cabinet Secretary Fred Matiang'i over the suspected corruption scandal involving 1.5 billion Ruaraka public land. Wabolabari umeme ama wabalanglewa digital communication strategist Dennis Itumbi achaki si case ama afufu usie alamu usie case yae dhidi ya Fred Matiang'i kumaku wakaria akari akoburime Ruaraka public land koko sikari page 8 Daily Nation area rero nukuchirira kumaku kama gazeti uchiamungira indai oriyo mno kulolera ne kanoko sikandi kruwe kabola kari uti page 10 bari fresh test woman says she's fundraising money for a repeat test as she believes the first one was doctored. Boy, I can't believe DNA test finding that the boy is not my son. Mwasimlala bola resiamina mboy bari DNA test ndala ya horerwe yuko langa irumusi yanyo yosu no mwana ai bari yari kunyo konya sende ahole DNA test yokubiri Ese kuriwa bari suhu misi yangako aka DNA kuendele page 11 ni bolairi anti-graft agency in court bid to reclaim grabbed KRA land. But the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission EACC has moved to court to recover property worth 358 million allegedly grabbed from the Kenyan Revenue Authority in Mombasa City. Very anti-graft agency ilimu koti mbwe ohubukula oburime buriya ama ilimu koti ohulolangande makwa kuburime obwabukulua obwa KRA ako kariyo koreha ohululamu county ya Mombasa nwenyo kalonda kanyole mu page 11 Daily Nation. Kenya Railways snaps legislators over 1 billion SGR audit query. The management of Kenya Railways yesterday failed to appear before a parliamentary committee to answer the audit queries, including 1 billion paid to land owners evicted to pave way for the standard gauge railway, but whose details were not provided for scrutiny. Abulabari abemeresi bari committee Air Kenya Railways kulolo sibahachia mumuhu bazibahachia mukula ngo habera malandruwe bache bajibe aba bache basane makalusio ngulwa sende chatumika chiri kadri ya 1 billion echaberesebwa abantu barabara bamenya railways SGR project yabira kulolo sibakalolokana mu koti akoko si kari page 11 nikarwenyo kalondera mungrere chiririfu uchirire umloro muherwa esipindi no buruki uriya no kuringala mu wakachira mukaka magazeti kuchakirende the Daily Nation area rero uchirire kuringala bibibola simu uchiririfu uri page 12 iwalaidi GDP target of 5% pragmatic achievable. China has set its GDP growth target at around 5% for this year, which analysis say is pragmatic and achievable. A real figure will turn out to be even higher. Babula bari GDP ibadi reweo huwa 5% mbwe binyarehana obunyorehana. Babula bari kulondokana ndi 5% reweo abana wa China bari atabala banyola zaidi yao. Nwenye banyama kwa GDP pragmatic achievable karinga page 12 Daily Nation area rero. Ori mno muherwa uchirira bilaye kumaka bani kaendelea kumaka magazeti musialo sifoisa Kenya kusiri National News. Aya babola bariye nukuendelea page 13 bolairi initiatives seen as key to tackling challenges. Bari academics in Africa have hailed China proposed global development initiatives and say it will help countries everywhere work together to deal with global challenges while achieving sustainable development. But it is clear that China Global Development Initiative and its stewardship in global affairs is what the world and especially the developing world like Africa needs to achieve dynamism and success in development. Very mahuwa kaka masomo hu selos ya Afrika mahuwa Afrika mbwe vifukirisanie nende wabelanga bari proposals bari karamalolo aka China kumahuwa kareko kuchiririsia erihula nibabola bari binakonyera amalolo ako kanakonyera abaholi mirimo muri yabundu okukumbana ama okuchichana ne mahuwa karaka bandikendelea kumahuwa kokosekana okwa mirimo bari amalolo ako kanakonyera erihula eribyalo ebi Afrika. Uri mno muherwa amahuwa kama gazeti kuri ngala Daily Nation rero nukuchirira page 14 page 14 Jirongo allowed to get back 2 million legal fees in land row. Very farm experts have lost bid to stop seizures of assets through warrants of attachment. How some paragraph ndala Iwalairi former Lugari MP and 27 presidential candidate Cyrus Jirongo has received the court's nod to recover 1.7 million in legal fees from his former business partners and a firm that was at the center of a 50 million land dispute. Very Oari MP wa Lugari omwami Cyrus Jirongo abere nobwa abafukirisibwa amabere nende obunyanda kuria amafukirisibwe okunyola million chibiri HR legal fees omwa kabari nako okaburime enda abantu abakulanga nabo mirimo inyuma akokosi kali page 14 nikuendelea page 14 by impeachment of 2 county officials to go on. Kajiado MCs insist. Two senior officials in Kajiado have been dealt a blow after MCs invoked the County Government Act in their bid to send them packing. A day after, the pair was granted a court order suspending implementation of newly enacted rules to guide their impeachment. Very senior officials abari Kajiado, they have been dealt a blow. Babere nende wanabola bari okusasiha okulolohana ne mako akikoti ya beri bisisie bari babere sibwe kobeha lakini baada MCA cha mukoti bano bari kulingalwa kumako wakaria aka impeachment bari soera rulayo ngako nukuendelea mako kama gazeti kulwa rero Daily Nation sasa njiruhe njie hu today in history ringala bintu bani bihora hasai ni kusoma rero besina sendelea mu today in history bari ngala ngabintu byaruho ama sainga ngabintu birukwe kwa hahuri ama babelanga bari current affairs yo kuendelea necha bari ngala bari kama bino sina siehoreha ne basimala bari today in history leo tarehe 10 Moscow Hudaru 2023 bari ngala siehoreha tarehe 10 Moscow Hudaru 1993 bari President Daniel Arap Moi announces the retirement of embattled Commissioner of Police Philip Mule Kilonzo and shake-up in the police and provincial administration. Mr. Kilonzo, who had attained the retirement age of 55 years, was replaced by Shadrach Laria Kiruki, former Kiganjo Police Training College commander. This one siendelea sahi kuligulo lamwe Salos ya Kenya oburuki ama Luande olwa security bari kukola mabadiliko na Luande lwa security musialos ya Kenya bari kalingana esi horanga Luande olokulu ngande current affairs uchirire nukuendelea kama gazeti Karero Daily Nation kwa hola county news ewe kalasa kulio kula yasila siyahora muchi county chikawahani mwakwa karia county news nuku chaka esibani siwe kipaumbele wale siyo muruwe niye bibola kuchakere ndi amako kipicha ibanili ano wala bari open for business despite the inadequate space in Nairobi. Mr. Joseph Gitao Ahoka, who is living with a disability, sets up his makeshift shop on Turkana Lane in downtown Nairobi yesterday. He is among hundreds of traders who have raised concerns over the inadequate space set aside for them by the county government in a bid to decongest the city. Traders are to pay 50 shillings daily in order to be allowed into the city center. Ipita ya mloleyo baranimlala uria mundu murema obanorao abundu ahora birimo blokubere nafasi bulao bari badahana balipe 50 bobo buri nyanga kumako kawe kibiashara hiyo ni county ya Nairobi. Uche county ya Nyandarua wala bari paying for staff as official warns of pay delay. Nyandarua county bari abakolimo bi county ya Nyandarua bari ndio kuchuni baada ya kuchelewa kwa mshahara kwa gwe. Kajiado County sina siendelea bari NGO joins hand to beat hunger. Kajiado County bari NGO ndala iliyokolala ndio bamenyi ili wamede kupunguzia amakuwa akenjala. Nyamira County sina siendelea brief reprieve for ousted executive. Embattled Finance Executive Emily Onganga has obtained a stay order suspending her impeachment by the Assembly. Nyamira County Finance Executive bari ikot hii ni si order inakaira impeachment yae. Mombasa County bari health facility says they already pay for licenses to their regulator. Court extends order stopping county from taxing hospitals. Bari Mombasa County ikot hii ni si amalako ama order iria ikaira county otoja ushuru kuchindwaro chibadichiri Mombasa County. Bado Mombasa County bari digital titles to boost land rates. Mombasa County bari digital titles na mu digital format onyaloki access mungira mtandao china chililisia amahua akoburime. Mombasa bado expose criminals among you, Likoni residents told. Mombasa County MP Mishimboko abore bamenyi bwemuyirie bareba halifu abari akari yemwe. Kilifi County sinasichirira bari KWS accused of laxity on wildlife attacks. Kilifi County bari KWF babere nibaborwa babere nende ohwe mola okulondokana nde makwa aka omanyire Kilifi area olasa bari njo fire mundu farasino silomere uno harora bari KDF sibariko KWS sibariko nende obwangu wokuchia okuhonyera kulikamebo. Kirinyaga County asina siendelea bari police arrest man for stabbing father to death. Sina siendelea Kirinyaga mwe police badire omusacha baada yokuma samwana rihande mpaka ya mwira. Nyandarua County bari marketing plan gives potato farmers hope. Nyandarua County bari amalolo karuo akoburi mekabesa ni abari vamaboni isubira. Alright, kuendelea Uasin Gishu County sasa basi chirira. Uasin Gishu County but many farmers sold their produce in January to ahead of the planned imports. Abari mibangi bakusisie bari kwa yawe January imberi okupangi okukoba bindu bokorera bindu mukari yani imports ni bindu mukari chini nichireba mukari mo. Competition from millers leaves MCPB starved of maize supply. Millers barwane ndi obuyingani vikerere NCPB shughulika na mambo akama dimwa okukosa ama dimwa Orio no mloro muherwa kanona mapa karerwa ohulula kungangara ya Western Nyota TV kulichuri kuchaka saa 1 mpaka saa 2 nukuringala National News kumarre kwaringala County News chosu kwamala sababu kuringale World News nukuracha ku the Standard area rero aya world watakira nasi Ukraine where Russian missiles hit cities and critical infrastructure across Ukraine. Akona really mbele akati wa Ukraine and the Russian barume hand missile chini echukuire echingongo echitauni echibanichiri Ukraine. Bad world news where former Fiji Prime Minister Marama to face abuse of office charge. Hakuna mambo kaendelea muvyalo bikabohani bari owari muruki Fiji Prime Minister Marama rinende mahwa kuhujiba obulolohana nende oburuki we wala bari Namibia women go into business bari bahaye hula Namibia bachire bengira mu kibiashara sana akona mambo kabari kachirira mambo Nigeria koskaria na Nigeria governor polls postponed by a week. Ruling is the first mahwaka polls aka Nigeria ka very sibwe okukwa nisiwa muhodwa iwi kimberi oriyo mnamlero muherwa kana mahwaka kendelea mahwaka kama gazeti no kwari ndara kari gazeti ria the Daily Nation mbao kwari usia sababu ringale the Standard mwanyi kuna wa very sina omuro kwa whatever Raila set for protest but Kindiki says try Mbwe Raila apangire mahuwa akukuendelea nende maandamano lakini CS Kindiki awala tema akukasa bengulo abore Azimio leader says the grand demos have started hapo ngoye kulole bosi akandio soma ngako karimberi yao ndio ngala the Standard kulola ku screen yao not the Standard newspaper ne the Standard newspaper rero Babere Simuro bari Raila set for protest but Kindiki says try. Aya. Sawasu Dimberi Hiwalai Azimio leader says the grand demos have started with March 20 climax in Nairobi but Interior CS says he will have none of that, daring Raila to disrupt government services and face full force of the law. Sisi ngabore kandi kru mu the Standard area rero picha ya beri bola kula vya beri kula umako wakaria akamas aya uche page 2 area Standard newspaper area bola iri kana makosa karabara okay kuchirire wanamuso wande echoes from the past balinga Kenya's old gold mines and oil fields which yield zero okay kuchirire ana bola biri Chirira Bolivary how 2 words cost carry 900 million case against Coca-Cola company. Bolivary judge rules export services judge rules export services are exempt from value added tax. Coca-Cola companies pays VAT in the United States of America. Bangula mahuwa kabiri kaira ama karea kosia 900 million ukesi ya bari na hiyo nende Coca-Cola company. Okay, whatever words have meaning and the Kenya Revenue Authority KRA loss of 900 million tax case against global beverages manufacturer Coca-Cola has proved that words can be also expensive. In the words user and consumer can be monetized and so each cost KRA at least 450 million. However, it is not its fault but that of Parliament as it failed to define the time user and consumption in the Value Tax Added Act. But Eric was a user. Eric was a user the consumer ya KRA kosia 900 million. But the Parliament siya define our user the consumer imaanisha sina. Coca-Cola company ilipanga tax ya United States of America. Mwenye kamanya mbuchirifu karingale page 2 nende 3 air the standard superior. Kuendele mako kalobi uses Google over alleged breach of privacy users. A lobby group ngako karingalile amako ka Google akabani bakobera ni muchikoti kulo nende breach of privacy. Kuendele mako akabani kachirira muri gazeti ya the standard area rero. Kindiki praises police on Matiang'i Row as Itumbi pushes DPP action. Kindiki praises police on Matiang'i Row as Itumbi pushes DPP action. But Itumbi has had a long-running feud with Matiang'i, stretching back to the handshake politics. He tried to privately persecute Matiang'i over the saga, but lost the battle in court. But Itumbi yahaba nende ririma rambi nende Matiang'i yatema okuko Matiang'i mu court lakini yakosia ne haraka andisai alamusie ikesi ya nayo de Matiang'i ngako kanyole kosi mu the standard page 5. Kuendele mbo startup to lose 192 million for failing to defend its case. A Nigerian startup company is set to lose 192 million after failing to defend a case filed against them by the Asset Recovery Agency over allegations of money laundering. Bari company ndala ichaka bari inakosia milioni 100 makumitisane chibiri baada yo kilwa kuetetea ulo longana makuwa aka inisiwa kati ya we hu makuwa aka recovery agency kumakuwa kamone laundry. Kukosika nyole with the standard riarero page 5. Uendele ne mambo kama gazeti the standard kuchie page 7. Page 7 ibola ili ndabla page 5 ndisema nkubera kufungula muri enoni page 5 enoni 6 arano kuri 7 choche 8 hanu kuduma kuchakubini. But Raila declares the beginning of mass action as state issues stand warning. Standard riarero page 7 ibola ili Raila declares the beginning of mass action as state issues stand warning. Babola bari mahwa kenako anga finye mluluya bari ODM leader Ekulolo ya chakisi amahwa aka movement for defense of democracy. Mboe movement ya chakisi uwe okufunyia the people's power. Nundi ya home Ekulao o Raila Odinga ya chakisi movement balanga the movement for defense of democracy whose aim ama irinende amalolo karia akufunyia amani akabandu sakira balanga to restore people's power. Kindiki na ya bolari mbwe oburuki ama government the government will deal with those who attempt to storm security installation ruthlessly. But government inapambana nde baria abana tema kosa who attempt tema onyasia usalama bani buru akoko sikanyole page 7 at the standard area rero namako kasangasi uko ikesi ya kumanyisi sivani siendelea usangaro yalala mwenya kuendelea kuendelea. But George Wainaina named new KANU SG. KANU has appointed George Wainaina as its Secretary General, who will now take over from former office bearer Nick Salat, who was suspended earlier this year over allegations of misconduct. George Wainaina nonava Secretary General Owesiama Sakano baada wa Rio ya inisibua ulova Devima Bibi. Police officers forced to dig deep for funds to attend court cases. Police officers forced to dig deep for funds to attend court cases. Investigating officers who act as state witness failed to attend court cases due to transport challenges. Paul, the situation has caused backlog due to postponement of cases. Bali officer baria abari kuri ngala makuwa mbucherifu bakera chikesi ni chibukula lohabingi ulokubera sibanende fair ibako bamuchikoti okubechana ushahidi bwabwe. habari fari police haro na bidaba che zaidi women for police ndio wameenda kuchana ifea polisi wale wano habari kama ushahidi wa serikali kuendelee. Page 9 Wolai maize millers shut down as 3 billion subsidy funds delay. Very amount is in addition to some 4 billion they were paid in the early day of the program, and so the problem is compounded by the unavailability of maize that has pushed up the cost of the grain. A number of small and mid-sized maize millers have shut down, while others have slowed down production as they grapple with delays by the government in paying refunds for the flour subsidy program introduced by former President Uhuru Kenyatta. An industry lobby says Mbabaraki bamadimwa babulabari kubudidi ama kubudidi binabi barehere oburaki bweno okulo nokanande okurali posende baada yo kubechana madimwa akabaraka karia lokubera sende kino kichelebe. Aya kuendelea sina siendelea anobara Bairo County Vihiga. Bari County gets first judge after 3 years of waiting. Mbi County ya Vihiga inyore judge wa kwanza baada ya miaka kidaruke urinda sawa akukaboro mndu arero mbara binahonyera ubuchi ukobia chikesi cha chibali cyo Vihiga County mungaire inyangu counties to adopt similar school uniforms in new radical proposals. Mbe counties chinacha kia school uniform chifuanana kuma huwa kamalika cha kisuwa mayiyaha kuma huwa ka uniform bari sani maoni bari counties chifuale uniform chifuanana. Sisi Morris ndio kasema kama standard ya rero ndia no manjisa sasa sichirira kuendelee babula bari Grace shattered the glass ceiling for women. Sina sababu bola Onyango who died on International Women's Day on Wednesday and the reputation of a woman of fasts. Kisumu County has named one of its oldest social halls after her. Bari omuhasi owari wa kwanza okuye main pimselos ya Kenya abere sibwe bari gumundu abere sifa chikabuhani okulo hali mapo kariaka yo sirisia babula bari kataka rilo social ndala ya verswarira after niyoyo ngakuno nyo kama nyamuchiririfu karinga ale page 11 ya the standard area rero Grace Onyango uri mnomdoro muherwa ulobulori bwao kuchakala kala lorero kuendelea the standard page 15 Wolai court orders company to pay man 12 million for trespassing on his land. Very court very siani order bomsa chamlala lipo 12 million baada ya company ndala kucha muguri mebwai babulabari farm contracted by KPC to construct houses excavated complainants land rendering it unusable mbwe babulabari company ndala yaberesibwa itenda nende KPC ohola construction yechi nyumba yari maburime ama yari marufu ama riloba mundalo yomsacha uno hariko tiborera lipwe milioni echibani chiborerwe echoawo alipo milioni 12 ulakubera ubulime waye sinyala watu mika msindu sosiosi. Let us bridge information gaps to curb online gender based violence. Amako kaendelea ka online kano kosi kalinde budinyu wako ngako karinga ali mungere chiririfu sabani ngali mako akichi county okubira mutazira standard baringa lire chi county sina kumende kuchindi chira cha kubera kuringa lire akula no wala bari court stops erection of an 18th floor building in Kizingo. The developer wanted to put up 53 apartments in an area with no proper social amenities like a sewage system. So court established that the developer and the county government did not conduct public participation as demanded by the constitution. Court ndala yemisie obwimbahi over 18th floor building agunda langa bari Kizingo aloko Wolai public participation siaru Mahona public as participation kan paka kukarengare mu chiririfu uchie mu counties Turkana who will the standard ibolesina but the government to establish fish cold chain storage facility along Lake Turkana shores banalingala tibarafu chiria echuhonyera hubi bo chingeni abun hulondokana ku Lake Turkana usirumo hakuchi county herigazation the standard page 23. A puzzle of woman's death in Saudi after family call. Otieno has been living in distress since his wife died in unclear circumstances on November 27th last year. Amako akabani kiendelea Saudi Arabia, ifamilia ndala iline nduguchuri baada ya kukosia mama wenyumbeyo. Thika Olabari Water Company receives license after 8 years. Amako akaendelea Association of Insurance Akiwads. So sendo mndala wanyola Akiwads zino. Kana mera kama ndocho nyola Akiwads. Ni Association of Kenya Insurance. Uchirido mabu wa Kenya Kano under the business standard news operero were stand big set space for rivals with the record of 4.9 billion dividend payout. Shareholders will receive shareholders will receive 12.6 per share, up from 9 per share, paid out in 2021. This is on the back of a 25% jump in the lender's income in the year December 2022. But Stanbic Bank over in the shares wananyola 12.6% share. Inyuma wa 9 bob. Wanyola 12.6 per share. Alafu inyuma wa 9 shillings per share. Okay. Whatever the shares Stanbic Bank kama nyandegenya ro kuingira mako kashare holding I say mndala yuja on Stanbic Bank. Ingana whatever the water firms laboratory accredited water and energy resolution firm Davis and Shatcliffe has received full Kenya accreditation service for its new water sample testing laboratory in Nairobi. Okay. Hiyo ni company ndala ulanga nayo milimano sakira ndi ubolange ndio. Bana bina mwaka world news bana mwaka Nigeria elections. What next for heartbroken young voters? Wao na hiyo lazima wawene ndo kufinya lakini akoko sikaendelea mu dialogue kampani. Saberende hera go na amako wa national news ene mako wa Kichi county nembere saba mu Buringale sai humwesa machi nukufunya kuringana menechitenda sina chiruo nemirimo sina kibani kiruo okoyala wakola okuchirisia elimenya lya oracharita Obutuki nesipindi se siasa esiringara amakuwa ake siasa nende makuwa akakama gazeti nukuringala amalolo akabe meresi nende amalolo akubwe meresi owani buendelea muchi county chikabohane musialo CFA Asia Kenya Lulonde burinyanga kumakwa kama gazeti ochaka saa 1 mpaka saa 2 chechuri nende makuwa ake siasa ochaka saa 1 mpaka saa 2 chesiro okubira kungangara ya Western Nyota TV nende Priska Achuki Ndosanga kuwange uriyo mnakulobodori wao kwani buri churi takasa 1 mpaka saa 2 chechuri usipindi sio buruki amakwa akakama gazeti kwaringala national news kwaringala lemakwa kendelea muchi county nukaringala ku nation ku daily nation and the standard area rero sabasara kujo makwa karia akasa ngasi yangande kumbaka singire kana bari nyembe na makwa karia akechitenda nende mirimo nukuchaka usiribu gazeti ya the standard ni page 21 kuringale mahu wakechi tender notice county government of Tana River wawalabari Department of Roads and Public Works. What are they saying? Wabari obolanga sina bari nende tender notice ewe bwana kukule katasi ne kalamu omara kukulada kuchie bari county government of Tana River Department of Roads and Public Works bari county government ya Tana River department ni echi barabara barine nekitenda kisabi nukuchaki mberiano itenda ya kwanza bari proposed rehabilitation of Malkamanza Bua Drift at madogo ward. Reservations ni citizen tender. Yoko vile bali proposed rehabilitation of bali handa mpya road at Mkinduni ward. Aya kurine the proposed rehabilitation of Adele Kichinjo road at Madogo ward. Rehabilitation marama kwa kawakawani Karuo County Government of Tana River na mahuwa aka rehabilitation yechi barabara karinga alim page 21 ili omedo kalongala okalolor kachiriswa kariama onyalawa chiruri likula yao kumahuwa ke na ko ndio hongo ya kuchungu yoko vili nebingi ndahile mbukule bulibuha. County Government of Kakamega Ministry of Health Services bali County Government ya Kakamega ku ministry yechi ndwaro ibolairi provision of cleaning service aid wacha nikae vizuri kaje ngale vile ewe bwana bali provision of cleaning services at Huisero Sub County Hospital bali okubesania okubulafu Huisero ni bilo dakasa wakasi bakaya target group na bantu besikhai women besikhai musingile Huisero Sub County ni Huisero welcome. So kubiri for the provision of cleaning services at Iguhu Sub-County Hospital. Ano iriena, ino ni open. Ino iriena Ikolomani. Provision of cleaning services at Shibwe County Hospital. Ino ni Abaraga Youths ena Ikolomani. No lani malikre youths mbwe ni Abaraga. Kuendele provision of cleaning services at Butere County Hospital. Ino ni open tender for munda nyalaya playa. Iriena Butere. Niba wala bari open because mugurumundu owe muraga owe sai owe sacha onyalwa apply lakini wabala bari noni women mundu sacha ora apply ni bakasi aya kuendelea provision of cleaning services at Manyala Sub County Hospital binoni PWD na Butere osanes mundu sezo ndele ohores murema PWD maanisha persons with disability abandu barema provision of cleaning services at Matumbu County Hospital inoni open tender. Provision of cleaning services at Makunga Sub-County Hospital women Mumias East. Provision of cleaning services at Navaholo Sub-County inoni youth Navaholo. Provision of cleaning services at Malava County's Hospital open Burumundu. Provision of cleaning services at Likuyani County Hospital inoni open ili Likuyani. Provision of cleaning services at Mautuma Sub-County Hospital inoni PWD. Ndia order Lugari. Provision of cleaning services at Matunda Sub-County open. Vanoreba herwa tafadhali yandika bintu bino ili nabantu hali obiringare mungere chiririre nebirambi nebingi sinakasoma byosi 28 vacancies echatenda county ndala Kakamega bwana itenda inoigwa tarehe 23 deadline yo kusubmita ni tarehe 23 Moscow kudarukuno saa 6 chesidere ne nikarembwe wekombere ochobiringale ngulwa ndabisoma yandika cha www.kakamega.go.ke www ama www marahadaru norau. Noandika dira Kakamega norau. Noandika geo ni government norau ke maanisha government of Kenya no kolibe geo ngai maanisha ngarero wahamanya akona mambo kabani Karuo ne nilo sangafubunge barera kitenda ekibani chiruo musialo sekwesa Kenya buri nyanga ochaka saa 1 mpaka saa 2 ne ngula kuringala the standard area rero kwaringala kitenda ekibani cha kisibwano nichiandikiro ne government of Kenya mu county chikabahani kwaringala Tana River County na Kakamega County byosi bili page 21 the standard area rero kuchirire bwana bindi wasabe ne bidu byangu nenda kuborere kulombwe nikale mbokori ibwe ohola tenda nwenyere muda kuhonyere ndiano kubire simu ku namba iri ku screen yaweyo ama kubai simu ku namba HN ndibihaya 7 chibiri chine ebihaya ama 00496 kubire simu ngangara ya Western Nyota TV ano borombore sorry Prisco Western Nyota TV ama Prisco ebintu bichenjanga ama chukiwe bintu bichenjanga kuriala ni nao kuna kumanisi yako mungira ile bani horesina ni chiririre kuringale Daily Nation mule na bari kitenda sina kulwarero no Daily Nation bari kitenda sina kulwarero babola bari kuendelea n'ingale kuri page banana bere ndi mwisho kabisa ni ngala ngamako kabani kachiri mu World News nani mama public participation schedule nikari mbokoso one nyanga ngabasomere ndabasomeranga kuri job advertisement gazette area the Daily Nation area rero kuri the job advertisement ibola iri happy hongoye handi biduduye ili vimedo kuyera job advertisement ibola iri ndabola ndumukube simba macha ko kubada ni sawa ibola iri attire one circle 6 to strengthen its team through the recruitment of staff to be engaged in the following capacities: very property and admin manager, number of position in Dala, very security and investigation manager, number India wadaha mundu ya mulala, interior auditor mulala, information security officer Dala, data analytics, business information analyst officer, position in Dala, mortgage officer, warinde position Dala, rider position Dala. Ndalo ndiamo kinone mirimo eka kilango kili attire one circle 6 to strengthen its team through the recruitment of staff to be engaged in the following capacity. Bari circle ndala idaha okuchirisa rekula ere baholi bayo okubirira kuchisehe chino echabadaha obandu echa daso mecho page 19 mbara munda kulebanga yoni page 19 ndawo jibana deadline emirimo kro tarehe 24 omosi ko kudaru tarehe 24 omosi ko kudaru kuendelea nemako wakembeli mwakabani karo magazeti akarero ili kumanya kurenena onyala wachirisia erikula ya mwako wakembelimo ama makuwa akechitenda kindi kiriano varikiriri Women's University of Science and Technology varini ndi vacancy announcement wala vari wadaha lecturers School of Education wadaha lecturers Department of Computer Science esina singi ya wadaha lecturer Department of Hospitality Management and bakonya construction manager and then the housekeeping supervisor wanondiamo office of the vice chancellor Kiriri Women's University of Science and Technology bakonya positions ama barinende obweyango kubaria abadaha mirimo office y'abantu bandikire abwe na oringana page 9 Daily Nation area rero ndabakorera Jumatatu mirimo kino kios ndaja and speed special ese mirimo ende kitenda mirimo kitenda ili umende kusiriri kuchirisia erikula yefwe ama erimenya yefwe mungira iria ikuane abagia babola bari esi okonyanga imbendo omuyaka kubukisirie mbwe wamenya noereba orinda nyole na mirimo wamenya nuereba orinda chakendi wamenya nuereba ndakusiende nganga yange wamenya nuereba ne bantu balamanga batajiri yabo bolanga bari baba batajiri ese ndiyo kubora ingira ndale ko kutajiri ngire kitenda ino na kitenda kinorero barere bintu bya devolve governance bari county yao ibuhonyera kuchirisa regular yao rero sibakola kulisindu okubira ku national government kuri nende counties Busia County, Bungoma, Kakamega, Kisumu, Kisii, olabika meboda na hararo kitenda kino kirikuicha ohula yani wachague muru kimu county yawe yosawo no muru kuomanyire varionyangwa wafulani mumanyire neo chiaria oritenda inomburire na piyuna bola mungangara ya Western Nyota mbo kitenda chiruo ndakolendi ili tusimende kumyola itenda ini esi ya kwanza hakikishia abalu ya wefu hakikishia mbo wale ndi biashara hore registration no biashara ya hore registration abo rune inganga yawe yokolanga indibyeyo yahabe inganga iria yo hose chinguo yahabe inganga iria yo usafi chehu e-citizen Nanikara ula e-citizen, Google ya wawo lange, cho Google e-citizen, ohole registration yao. Registration amera kao, nenda ID number. kulokubera o register business wa register no my e-citizen account. E-citizen account ni ukanyira ohuwa access mu lusungu bari kuba nende uwezo obukunyola obuhonyi mu departments chikabuhani mu service voice Kenya. No baloba nende e-citizen account register e-citizen account ata no Google hasa inga ndiyo maloma nga husimi yaweyo bari e-citizen amuche mu cyber owako ronda kuba nende e-citizen account isa banada hane ila yao nenda ID number. No malo register haro nyala access ministries chikabuhani chia o register ibiashara yao mbabo rero ndikucha ni special program yo kuringala ngulo nya register ibiashara yao ne baada ya kuregister onatumiro riye obwe yango okunyora kitenda kama chino ochaka Jumatatu nchokuba lolema kwa kenako esendiro kusanga fuindila mbebaraga kama esiye abana bengo abose basimbuhe ni barabaraga bose no kuringala no kuribano ngabasimbuhe bari kutakukiririsia erikula riefwe mungira ikwani ingangara ya Western Nyota TV ohubirira ku speed sinosio buruki buri churi ochaka saa 1 mpaka saa 2 kuriano kumanyia mboningira sina na chiririsia erikula ryao rahube yo ribandoka haba so omasilala ori mundu uri wamakisikari sawa esyo daha sana kumanya kwenda chake ndiye ili sude kurula kiwango ino okucha kiwango hindi esipindi sina kumanyisia ngulo na chiririsia erikula ryao mungira ilia ikwani oriyo muno mlori muherwa okusise mlori wao wesipindi esio muruki buri churi otaka saa 1 mpaka saa 2 tafadhali sawa onde keresie ondole ili obede kutsikusirisia erikula ryao kuringala magazeti The Standard kuringala magazeti Daily Nation na hana maigavu yosi iniswangwa ndala kumosi yosi khari ndalingala lebimosi nakinisi ibwe okubira ku maigavu hana East African gazeti yosi litabande mirimo kuna kumanyia bene mirimo sina kiruo ekiyonyala wahola wachiririsia erimenya ryao oriyo muno mlori muherwa malani mbola mbwe esio konyara ngaibendo omuyaka kubukwisiri omuyaka kwenoko neingangara ya Western Nyota TV buri churi ochaka saa 1 mpaka saa 2 chechuri nendese Priska Chuki nyalana yori na piu sitangausi malani mbola mbwe Western Nyota TV evindu vichenjanga ano niyo obutuki nesipindi se siasa esiringara amakuwa ke siasa nende makuwa akakama gazeti nukuringala amalolo akabe meresi nende amalolo akobwe meresi owani buendelea muchi county chikabohane musialo CFA Asia Kenya Rulonde buri nyanga kumakwa kama gazeti ochaka saa 1 mpaka saa 2 chechuri nende makuwa ke siasa ochaka saa 1 mpaka saa 2 chesiro okubirira kungangara ya Western Nyota TV nende Priska Chuki. Obutuki nesipindi se siasa esiringara obutuki nesipindi se siasa esiringara amakuwa ke siasa nende makuwa akakama gazeti nukuringala amalolo akabe meresi nende amalolo akobwe meresi owani buendelea muchi county chikabohane musialo CFA Asia Kenya Rulonde buri nyanga kumakwa kama gazeti ochaka saa 1 mpaka saa 2 chechuri nende makuwa ke siasa ochaka saa 1 mpaka saa 2 chesiro okubirira kungangara ya Western Nyota TV nende Priska Chuki.